Hello, ho, ho, yeah, streamer started. Yeah, I will just do what I do every time. Just need to set up a few things and then we can start. Yeah, sorry, I was really catch some illness lately, so I was not able to stream lately, but yeah. Today I wanna at least stream for an hour. And yeah, I will just set everything up. Like always, I'm always saying, starting with the same words, but just yeah. Set everything up, like always. Okay. Yeah, I guess I can now add the chat. One second or two. Okay, chat should be added. Perfect. Let's see, write something for test issues or test purpose. And yeah, then we can, what are we gonna do now? Yeah, radio. Let's start the radio. Still my voice is a little bit, yeah, not the same like it used to be. This was an ad, I'm sorry. Yeah, voice is not what it used to be. I'm a little bit quieter maybe, but apart from that. Then I should, like always, will be hello to the one who joined recently. Please give me 1 second, I will start with coding immediately. And yeah, in the video description I put up the link. Now I did something I didn't want to do. Need to do it again. I mean, I need to fix that. Okay, I will simply just start coding. We'll look up in the chat every 5 minutes. And yeah, let's look what we lately did. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm wanna do now, it was a level, I guess. We have an interface, I guess. Do we have it? Yeah. And this interface gets something like self point stack, self point tooltip stack equals stack for what should be shown, or no stack. Tooltip, let's call it tooltip timer. If self point tooltip timer let's see, where did I do that here? Yeah, we don't have an enemy, but we can simply get that. Let's think about it. If not self point, interface point, tooltip timer, more like this, and then we will add, because we want to add a tooltip, we want to say if not self point, interface point, tooltip timer, now we need a function. Def set tooltip let's say time equals, let's say 30. HP equals equals HP1, and name equals yes. Hello, I'm with MWT. I'm working on Pygame, or to be on a little roguelike game you can see here in Pygame. Oh, now because I don't have a ready version yet, because let's delete this and do pass, and I can show you the result. Okay, 1 second, I can show you immediately. Just need, okay, to do a path here. And okay, I don't get what he's 25. Yeah, you can hopefully see it now. This is a game I'm working on. One second, I can explain you. How do you determine what your project folders directory looks like? I'm a beginner, but feel no box touch on that. Okay, for so the game is pretty much you play this token here, and you can kill these blobs, and they drop something like this. And this is a loot, a stone sword. You can add it to the loot. It's just I made it like this. You can simply have more options like that. I'm kind of getting to the start. Really much to improve, but at the moment that's what this mess of code is doing. First project shouldn't have any directory folders. If you are, which language are you attending? Python? Because if you're doing Python, I would just your first project should only consist of one file. if you make a file that would contain above 500 lines of code, you can switch to multiple files, but yeah, easy, simple projects should only be contained in one simple file. And then I would, and if you work with multiple files, like a game, you can do it like I did, but there are kind of standards or general tips I don't really do by myself. I have this Pygame Ultimate. These are all projects. So for each project, I have a folder here, a directory, and this is, for example, Pygame Ultimate. Here's the main function with kind of the basics, the core files, like the game itself, which is an object. I have an object-oriented approach, so I work with classes and objects, and each file contains a class. But if you don't do an object-oriented approach, you can use different stuff. If you are working with images, I would do an additional directory just for the images, like here. I have a storage, which is which I put all files that has nothing to do with Python files, and some generators, like this files here, which generate random SWOT images, for example. Then I have these item-related core images, like the player and the animations when he's moving, and all sorts of things. Something new. But it's pretty simply done. So really just object-orientated, just the way I learned it in university long before. And anything else I wanted to say? By the way, where's the chat? I now lost track of the chat. Oh, but thank you very much. And at the moment, for example, the interface, which is this, you can see the gray stuff you see above the level, is actually the one I'm working with now. And what am I doing is I'm using a tooltip. If you move your cursor above an enemy, it should show you what kind of enemy you selected. For that I have the class interface, and it has a tooltip timer, so the tooltip should only be for a few seconds. So I have a new function called set tooltip timer, which is self-point tooltip timer equals time. And self-point if let's say self-point tooltip equals tooltip let's call it tooltip dictionary. I will use a switch case version for that if I'm kind of switching into another programming language like C++, because then we don't have access to the dictionaries. But for that case I have something else in mind, like simply using a function which uses a switch case, a static function, and we can simply put everything inside this switch case one. Well, yeah. Okay, so let's do that. Equals, now let's see. But why? What was my intention now? Okay, that's strange. Now let's do if HP, if HP1, oh no, let's see, enemy equals none. None. Tip string equals none. Now if enemy tooltip enemy equals let's say tooltip enemy equals enemy. Let's call it self point. Self point tooltip enemy equals none. Kind of like you can kind of imagine that as a pointer. Kind of. Think that really careful. But yeah. Now tooltip enemy equals none. If self point tooltip enemy self point tooltip yeah, so we are referring, but yeah, wrong, it has to be a colon. And apart from that, yeah, you can hear the music, that's good. Let me do a little poll, by the way. What should I implement next? Enemies level switch more loot. Yeah, made a little poll. And yeah, kind of more loot. I'm in coding mode. Okay. point tooltip timer minus equals 1. And what's wrong? Here's something wrong. Yeah, this can, we don't actually need this. But yeah, let's return to main. Nothing new in the chat. And yeah. We don't need this. Now what we need is, where do we have a level? Let's get back to level. And let's get back to now self point, interface point, set tooltip 30 and enemy. Now let's see. Yeah, that's more like it. Yeah, that's more like it now. Interface, game. Let me first close it. And hello to the one who joined recently. Hopefully you're doing fine. Yeah, I'm working on my Pygame while I'm getting back healthy after catched a cold. And you know, if a man catches a cold, means you are kind of... I already wrote my testament. Okay. Now let me include something new. Level by level. Is it here? How was it again? It was... oh no, I can do it in interface. Self point, TT label. Render, yeah. Enemy point name. I guess it was name. Hopefully it had the name. I named it name. Yeah, it's kind of... in the test version I can show you that, yeah, like always you can move around, and on the right side if you see this little green spot, that's what I'm working at the moment on. If now an enemy drops a loot bag, and if you click on it, you can have a stone sword and you can pick it up inside your inventory. And that's what I'm doing at the moment because I had a few backlashes, but I will, the old version where you can switch through the levels, I guess I will quickly head back to that without any problems because I already wrote the code once. It is a lot of copy paste, but I will use it now 100% object orientated. So I have a lot of more stuff I can do, like having the level stack, having each level put up as an individual object, individual instance of a class, something like that. So that's why I did it the way I did it. And okay, now so I need the enemy name. I can multiply it with, I guess, 50 and pinpoint blit, oh no, screen point blit, no, save point tooltip label 950 10. Let's try it out. Okay, nothing happens. Screen blitz, I've pointed, I did it here once. Hello Alex, how are you doing? Hopefully you're doing fine. I don't really know, Victor. I'm kind of, I started it just to improve my skills and dive into game making. Now I kind of got used to it that I'm using to make it a real game, to do a real game, making a real game out of it, but that's more like a dream. I don't know if I have the skills for that, but I think I don't have an actual goal where to stop. I will dive into as long it makes fun. I won't stop doing it, and if the product in 2 years is a playable game, I take things as they come, kind of like that. And I'm kind of like kind of similar to a programmer, but because I'm not finished studying yet, I'm not a full programmer. Coding a fake virtual store. Yeah, but if you want to show us, you can, or you can do it in the next stream. There will be plenty of streams where you can show that. Yeah. Ah, cool. Where are you from, by the way, Victor? While typing, I can self-TTO label. I guess I know the issue. Let me see, storage. Am I a little bit quiet? If I'm talking too quietly, I'm sorry, I just recovered from a cold, but is this better? You see, I kind of try to move my head inside the microphone. Or is the music in the background too loud? I just asked where you're from, by the way, or in which country are you studying data science? Ah, cool. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to listen because the microphone, when I kind of really watching my streams, I think, damn, I was pretty quiet. And yeah, so self-tutored timer. Yeah, this is the color in black. Okay, let's try it again. Maybe. If we do it like 99. So is it maybe the name? Maybe it's a name, any point name. Let's test something like fat. Yeah, okay, this works, so it's the enemy name he won't get. Oh, okay, so it's nothing to do with this output. Valencia, okay, now I have to Google. It's in Spain, okay. I have to admit my geography marks at school were kind of like F grades. So if you are calling a city, I always have to Google it. But yeah, it's a city in Spain, and it's a beautiful one. But yeah, I had F marks in school and a lot of in art class and geography. Not the only subjects I were good in were math, were science related stuff, or was science related stuff. Okay, screen split. But I want it at 5. Yeah, I want it. And want to move this a little bit down because the level. Yeah, it's like, do you know Hannover? Because it's a lot of people don't know Hannover. Have you ever heard of Hannover? Yeah, that's more the way I should ask it. And yeah, it's in Lower Saxony in Germany. It's not that kind of yes, but not that kind of knowledge you need to know, but just wanted because it has like the same amount of inhabitants. That's why I just thought of Hannover as an example of a similar German city comparable to comparable to Valencia. And yeah, I'm German, but yeah, so my accent didn't really tell perfect, so my accent isn't that strong anymore, which is great. Still, I don't sound like a native speaker, but at least the accent went a little bit down, so that makes me happy. Because yeah, in earlier days when I started speaking English, everyone realized that I'm from Germany, Yeah, don't worry, it's a painful language to learn. You don't need to worry at all. People do have to learn a lot of years to learn that language, and even native speakers make mistakes regarding grammatics or vocabulary. Yeah, also thought of making a certificate but more I'm heading, I guess first of all I should head to a B1, like B2 or B1, and then I would attend. But yeah, maybe my goal is also to make a certificate. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right, certificate or certificate, something like that. You know, the kind of paper you can show around and say you're good in something. The document. And yeah. So now I got an issue with my kind of enemy types. Moving. NPC enemy name equals name. So why won't he get the name? Level enemy list. South point enemies, add enemy. Name equals blob. Okay. Oh, thank you, Matt. Hello, Matt. How are you doing? Yeah, I guess my main problem is that I make some mistakes regarding the grammatics, or I'm always relying on some terms I know that are grammatically correct, like regarding something. I always use the term regarding because I know if I use the term regarding, I'm referring to something, or you probably know what I want to say. But thank you really much, Matt and Alex. And yeah, great, Matt. Yeah, a lot of the crew is there today, which is awesome. And yeah, happy to have everyone around, even if it's that lately. Thank you really much for joining. Yes, by the way, where was I? Blobs, or they should contain it. So why if I say instead of text enemy point name? Oh yeah, because I'm stupid. It is self point tooltip point enemy point name. Now let's see. Oh, okay. Still not working. The tooltip enemy name. The tooltip enemy is the enemy. Oh, I don't even need that. Okay, he is using the actual name. Okay, so so he is not getting the actual name. If I print enemy point name, let's do it like this. So let's see what he did. Guess it is this empty line, okay. So he's getting the proper terms for the... Yeah, the life points, the HP is sent correctly, but why doesn't he get the... in it? Maybe it's because... name equals name. I guess I didn't add it to the super class, to the super method. Yes, that was the issue, okay. Found it. Yeah, so let's see if... No, because the inventory is set up before. Can rely on the default value here in this case. Yeah, but I have to be really careful when I change anything regarding the main stats. Which are also set individually regarding the inherited or in the child class, like the enemy one, which is a child one of an NPC. Okay. Now blob. Now let's say red, green. Green is not a creative color, if you know what I'm referring to. If you don't know, it's fine. It's just Google, don't hug me, I'm scared. What's your favorite idea? Okay, now we need to... By the way, now I'm curious. What happens if we are using something like interface HP? If we're using this one, does he? Oh, he doesn't get that. Okay. Tooltip label line 2. Line 2. Now again. But I guess we don't need that. But again. Oh yes, we need it. And let's refactor that one here. Where's the refactor one here? Rename. Yeah. Label underscore L1. Oh no, without the new line. Okay. Because yeah, then I won't get confused with names. And if I'm not getting confused with the names, it's good. Yeah, simple. But that's what it is. And with that. TT label. Guess. TT label. Why is he not? Oh, because he should overwrite that. Line 2. Line 1. Line 2. And yeah, let's do it with 15. Okay, it has to be set to 20, I guess. 20, and let's say F. Enemy point level. What's the name? Level? Let's see. NPC. Yeah, some similar to this. And okay. Yeah, now he is dead. Okay. Now let's add something new, which is using components. Cool. Yeah, that sounds really cool. By the way, where was I? I'm kind of lost track now. And yeah, Paul is, I guess. Okay, more enemies, and with that we can test it even more. So let's, yeah. But first let's do it NPC lit. So where do I damage player? If self point alive. So level. Ah yeah, open if not enemy alive. Now let's see. Save point inventory is empty. And enemy point. And not. Now let's see if this works as well. Okay. But still the blob will be shown on the tooltip, so make interface. So enemy. Now let's see. And point is alive. Now let's see. Okay. Now let's see again. NPC. If enemy. Oh, okay. Okay, else elif not enemy and not enemy point alive, self point tooltip equals none. What, written in uppercase? Perfect. Now, yeah. Now we have to test the thing if it works for, if I messed everything up or if it works with new enemies. Yeah, let's change a few things. First of all, level. And yeah, level and something like add enemies. Where do I have it? Mm-hmm. 100. Okay, yeah, this was easy, but not what I intended. Because, yeah, let's, level should be big enough. But here he has to calculate a little bit, but loading the level is not that hard. Okay. Let's check the loot system. Yeah, works pretty well. And can I equip it? Okay, this is also implemented. Perfect. Now, back to the game. Just thinking, what does it take that long? But anyway, 100 enemies, a little bit over the top. Let's do 20 and let's say how long does he... Yeah, now he doesn't have to calculate that long at all. Okay. So, next step. I want another tooltip. Which is if I... Or let me do that after a little break. Yeah, I guess I need to eat something. Make a little break and then I will return soon. See you in a few minutes. Oh yeah, hello, I was muted, I'm sorry. I just realized that I muted myself in 2 ways. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was talking to... Yeah, but now my voice is back. I also have to be quiet because, yeah, I'm not fully recovered, and my girlfriend is sleeping in the same room and I don't want to wake up, so I kind of have to talk a little bit more quiet. And I kind of not mute myself, but I try to be quiet so that you don't hear my eating noises. Okay. Ah, I have an idea. Okay. I'm just thinking, pulling my brain in and out and thinking how I can solve this little problem. Oh, you can't call it problem. Mystery, like this little... Okay, event position interface. This can be turned down. Or maybe not, I have an idea. I have an idea. Second. So yeah, I will have something new, which is called interactables. And if you think what I'm singing, I'm kind of recently watched the Fallout TV series, and now I can't get the songs out of my head because I already played Fallout 3, and yeah, they have kind of similar songs now. Yeah, they're stuck in my head. Okay. Alive, do I have it? But where do I have compute enemies? Here, compute enemies. Ah, here. Let's say if enemy point alive. Now let's say else. Elif enemy point inventory point is empty. If not, now let's say save point, interface point, set a tooltip, tip string equals to loot. Okay, yeah, and here we don't need interface anymore. Now let's see. Okay. By the way, I hope you don't mind that I'm not that familiar with web developing, so I can't. I'm really happy that you kind of found the topic, but I can't really. I hope you don't mind that. So what did I wanted to do now? Add another scoop of my cheese curd. After that. Oh, time. Oh no. Okay, still not doing. Yeah, I'm also tracking the chat, so I'm really eager to learn as well. So yeah, but thank you. Yeah, where was I? I wanna do now is thinking my heart will go on. Okay, maybe later. Here's level. Not. Oh, this is. I guess this is a function. Oh. Yeah, itolu, perfect. Oh yeah, but interface. No, he. Okay, the timer should move down. So let's get back to. Oh yeah, because. Okay. Enemy get rectangle. Ah, here we go, perfect. And yeah, tooltip. Time equals, let's say 10, because this doesn't have to be that long. Let's see, yeah, I'm staying here, but yeah, perfect. Okay, got another mistake I need to fix. Which is, I need to eat something, 1 second. Which is, where's the second line? Stringly. More like this. Perfect. Nice. Yeah, that's the way I want it to be. Perfect. Now we can finally add more enemies and can set the loot to normal. Damage player. Make transparent. By the way, where do I do the loot? Yeah, let's do this later. Because in later occasions we will need this. But not for now. For now I wanna first let me fix the item before I added main enemies. NPC. Items, what? Because there's so many I already implemented. Self-point attributes. Now let's first do something like attribute. Or now I have to think how I will implement this. Maybe I will, if I should implement it the same way I implemented it before regarding the attributes. because in games like Diablo you find items with randomly or procedural generated affixes and suffixes, and I want to have the same in my game. So I need to do a list of them. And I have an idea. Murfag equals yeah, and I want it as a class, so yeah, I know, Diablo 2 got me addicted as well. But at the moment, yeah, I'm not playing are you playing Diablo 4 by the way? Diablo 4, I mean. 4. Sometimes I mix up German words with English words because kind of, yeah. Sometimes I still do mistakes regarding that. Each should have the function add to player. save point amount. Item bonus affix. Item add affix. And def use self-use. Yeah, Resurrected was awesome. Diablo 3 wasn't. Diablo 3, I hated Diablo 3. Oh no, I didn't hate it. But yeah, I know the issue. I wish I could still spend some time in gaming. I sometimes do, playing some Final Fantasy 14. But yeah, still don't have that much time because I'm studying, I'm coding, I'm working, and I do sports. So yeah, gaming is, and yeah, I live together with my girlfriend, and yeah, after all these things, then sometimes comes gaming if I still have time left, which are really rare occasions. For example, if my girlfriend doesn't have time, if I'm already done with work, I'm full of, I did all things regarding studying, and I did sports lately, then I sometimes sit down and play video games, which is really not that often. And yeah, Diablo 4 was kind of okay, I guess. Not that good, not that bad as many people say, but not that good as many professional game reviewers said. It's okay in my opinion. What is the bad thing about it is the graphics. Save point use. Yeah. Pass. Yes, this will be later overwritten by. I played it longer. It catched me at first, most of because I really loved the new graphics and stuff like that. But I really didn't like the end game, and I didn't like Loot 2.0, which was that they completely excluded all kind of player trading. So that there was no trading at all, which kind of made the game not the way I wanted it. I love trading, I love the gambling and trading. I mean, you can have seasons without trading, or something like this, where if you're competitive you can't trade, if you want to stay competitive. But most of in Diablo 3 I love the trading and gambling aspect it had. By the way, I need to get to bed soon. And with soon I mean unfortunately really soon. Yeah, Diablo 3 was released in my teenage years when I visited school, and while I was in school I had too much time. Or maybe I didn't have too much time, but I invested too much time in video gaming and like no time that's in school. Which was maybe a mistake. Okay, now class add. Live. Comma name equals and yeah, now we add super. And something like name and amount. We already had amount. Ah, perfect. Then now def use self player point alive equals amount and def yeah, Hearthstone, I know that. That didn't catch me, by the way, because I was used to play Magic the Gathering in my teenage years, and yeah, Hearthstone was kind of the gambling version, the gambling, more luck invested version of Magic the Gathering. Still was pretty fun, but even though because it has a fixed mana base, it kind of could do that because of the fixed mana base in Magic the Gathering. I don't know if you know, but has the main issue that if you get your mana base together, it depends a lot of your draw luck or your luck in the game. And in Hearthstone you have your fixed mana base. You already know what I mean with the mana crystals that popping up each turn, which is pretty nice, so you don't have to draw your lands like in Magic the Gathering. Def use and def unuse. Player minus equals live. Now let's see. Oh, I forgot the column. Yeah, the random effects, because without the random effects it would be more competitive than Magic the Gathering and less luck based, but because of the random effects are fun, so it also adds really fun to the game. But yeah. Still thinking item, unuse, use and unuse. Name equals add live. Self point name equals add amount adds amount live. Oh, we can watch it. That please remind me in the next stream, then we can watch that. At the moment I'm doing only a few more minutes and I will join. I will wake up my girlfriend and we will head to the bed. Or maybe because I'm always talking about I should do it now. Yeah, I will do it now. Okay, so I will end the stream now. Otherwise I won't. I will always make it 5 minutes longer after it's next day. Yeah, fortunately I have to work tomorrow. So yeah, thank for everyone who joined, for the support, for watching my stream. Really you are a great support. And yeah, thank you really much. I will now end the stream. Tomorrow, I don't know if I will do a stream tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure Friday, Saturday will be a stream. And yeah, with that in mind, I wish you a wonderful evening, dinner time, night time, whatever time it is in your country. See you hopefully in the next stream, and bye bye.